about the outlook and the opportunities that we present. So the outline essentially will be about our industry export, performance, and the outlook and the opportunities. SEIPI has 339 multinational and Filipino-owned semiconductor electronics companies. Different sectors, there are about 10 sectors, and you mentioned about the employment. We have about 370,000 direct employees and over 2.5 million indirect. And what that means are the direct employees essentially are those who touch the product, and the indirect are the ones that support the factory, including shuttle bus drivers, security guards, canteen workers, and so on and so forth. Our vision really is to create a competitive business environment for the semiconductor and electronics industries. And this carried out to our mission, which is covered by the acronym TRAINS. Nothing to do with the tax reform, but TRAINS stands for training, roadmap, advocacy, information, networking, and services. We cater to the training needs of the industry. We develop an industry roadmap that will guide the industry for growth. Advocacies, that's when we talk to the government in terms of the policies and issues that concern the industry, like, for example, create or the COVID-related pandemic issues. Information, we have a lot of, we're kind of like the hub of information among the stakeholders, be it government, the public, and the members. For networking, we have a local network, not only among our members, but also international partner associations in the United States, France, China, Singapore, Taiwan, and of course services offered to not only to our members, but the rest of the country. In fact, during the onset of pandemic, we had donations from members amounted to about over 40 million pesos worth of PPE and supplies. And during the rash of earthquakes and typhoons, we raised about 4 million pesos to donate to the victims. All this, essentially, these topics that I just covered would be covered in our Q1 GMM, which would feature speakers from government and the public sector. We even have a technology expert from the United States to talk about technology trends. And of course, we have people from Senate, we have an economic political briefing, and a multitude of topics. And so we'd like to invite you to that on the 29th of January. In terms of exports, I can give you a flavor of what happened year to date as of November, because PSA data is about 2 months delayed because of the collation that they're going to have to do. So year to date as of November, we accounted for $35.8 billion, or 61% of the country's total exports of $58 billion. It's shy of our 2019 performance of $43 billion by about 10%, but that's certainly much better than where we were during March, when we expected a 20% contraction. For the coming year, we expect 7% growth. And, this is driven actually by emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence. 5G is a big one. Cybersecurity, because mostly a lot of people are working from home, and data security is quite important. Telemedicine, health data, and all of these emerging technologies and products require electronic products and components that we supply from the Philippines. We actually have a roadmap that was funded by DTI and administered by DOST, which identifies specific products and technologies that would propel the Philippines to a higher level of growth in the electronics industry. For example, in semiconductors, we're going to start off with IC design, propagating that IC design niche of the market. We want to look at 3D printing, collaborative robots, drones, batteries, smart batteries for the renewable energy. And as such, that will really present technology and employment opportunities, more employment opportunities for our countrymen. Even, we leverage from on one hand, you can look at the pandemic as a downside, but we can also look at that as an opportunity for growing technology in areas that would be beneficial to our country and our society. For example, in medical electronics, telemedicine, and COVID-related products, we see about 26% growth in that area. For industrial products, like I said, a lot of work from home and cybersecurity, we see a 57% growth in that area as well. And so all of these trends, we take advantage of the opportunities that are out there to provide higher export revenue and employment for our country. So that's about it for now, Richard, and thank you very much for the opportunity.